going on, everybody? Welcome to today's installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Today we have the 2016 Ford Fusion SE here, my brother's Fusion. In the next few vlogs we're going to actually see a lot more of this car because it is at the point in its mechanical life where it is actually due for a lot of things. And we're going to start that off with all four brakes today. And basically we're going to do the brake part as a two-part video. So today in this vlog in particular we're going to do the front brakes. The next vlog be the rear brakes, and then sometime in the near future there's a bunch of other little things here that we are going to document with this you know, in the coming weeks. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, my brother has had this car since the fall of 2018, I think, and you know, in the amount of time that he's had it, mostly just oil changes. It's gonna be due for tires here real soon as well, but I mean, for the most part the car's handled or held up pretty well, and it's over 100,000 miles now. It's at 102. So it's definitely due for you know, a couple of major things really. Like I said, the tires are pretty much at all they're all around 430 seconds, and the brakes are a lot lower than that. So the last time this car had brakes, it was just after or right before my brother bought the car. I honestly don't know if these are the original brakes or not. This was a certified pre-owned, so if I forget what the mileage of this car was. The brakes are due. There's a broken stab link on this side here that we're gonna have to take care of in the near future. Fluids, spark plugs, you know, that kind of stuff. So he wants to do it all, and we're gonna start with the brakes today. So let's go ahead and get the car up off the ground and take a look at what we got going on. Okay, so the lug nuts on this thing are really swelled up, as in Ford tradition over the years. The caps swell up pretty good. So this is 19.5 now, and I did bring the half-size socket home. You guys are probably wondering why I'm not using the electric impact. I don't feel like it today because I have a fan plugged in instead. So, it's actually the 4th of July today, so you're probably going to hear fireworks and stuff, people lighting stuff off throughout the course of these next couple of videos. So let's go ahead and just break the torque on these while it's still on the ground. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get it up off the ground now. And here's what we got as far as his brakes. So they have been on there, like I said, for a while. I don't know if we'll be able to see if it says Fomoco on the rotors, but that's usually a tell that they're from factory. I'd be really surprised if they were. All right. There's that broken stab link. So, like I said, that'll be also in the near future. We're gonna do both of those on both sides. All right, so it's been a while since I've done any work on a Fusion. Oh, these are. Uh-oh, I might have forgot about this. These aren't. Nope, I think they're either Torx or hex heads on the calipers. Darn. Alright, I'll have to look at that. I know I gotta get this clip off of here first, so let me go get a prying apparatus. We'll go ahead and get that brake clip off of here. And while I'm at it, I have to look for my either my hex or Torx bits. It's been a little while since I've had to do one of these. I kind of forgot how I got it out, so I took the little prying apparatus and you got to kind of get the hook out from the middle of this hole here. And then you can kind of move it there, and then you can work the rest of it out. So there's that. And alright, so I did bring the Torx bits out. First try? Wow, that's pretty impressive. T45. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the calipers undone. You get so used to working on Hondas every day. That's when you go to work on the cars of the brand that you were originally gonna try to actually be a full-time tech, and you forget some of the stuff that they've got different, you know? I don't remember Ford having the Torx bits for their calipers. Come on, there we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see, those are pretty low, a little uneven too. I forgot these clip into the caliper itself. They're dumb. This is such a stupid design. Alright, so there's one. Yeah, I can't tell if these are still original or not. This one is stuck. There we go, that one's lower. All right. So gotta be careful with the hose. Don't have much of that to work with. We're gonna have to take our pins out from here, grease those up. They still feel kind of tight. It looks like today's gonna be a no glove day because it's hot and everything's tearing on me. All right. So now let's go ahead and do the caliper bolts, which they are bolts, caliper bracket bolts. I have brought out an assortment of sockets, and that one's too big. That's the winner, 18. Those were super tight, so I had to actually use the hammer on the ratchet to break those. Actually, put that there. Alright. Alright, so there's the bracket. We'll go ahead and take that to the porch, do our cleaning. Got a cut because I just take the gloves off. Alright. This is the part that I'm not looking forward to. It's getting this rotor off. Whew, alright. the wheel turn, we can get to this a little bit easier maybe. That one, that took a lot of persuasion. There was no point in recording that. Just a waste of time and a waste of film. I don't think these are original. Nah, probably not. God. Yeah. Alright, so I did bring home a little wire wheel thing to try to clean some of this hub off. It's still not going to be perfect, but I want to try to smooth it out a little bit. And then I got the hand brush also to kind of get the spots that we can't really get into. So let's go. Alright, so here's the bracket, and we're going to do the same. I did bring the other flat wire wheel home today, so we're going to use that to clean all the rust off of there and over here. Whew. Alright, so let's get to it. Still a little bit in this one crevice I can't get the wheel into. Like this. That's better. Yeah, it's looking pretty good now. Give it some of the brake clean here. Let that dry. Go to this side now. Alright folks, so what we did today as far as parts is we did just go with the Duralast rotors for all 4 brakes, but for the actual pads we did go with actual, Motorcraft Ford parts, because, well, just based on the experience with that, the aftermarkets don't work. They cause noise, they wear down easily, so we went with the whole shebang here. I'm not sure which is what, but this should be our front rotor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like a front rotor. Let's see. And are they coated? I don't think so. No. Not coated. Alright, no big deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on the hub. We'll clean it off real quick and then finish working with our pads. Alright, so I put a little bit of lubricant around the hub there. For one, it'll help the rotor go on easier, and for two, it might keep the wheel from getting stuck as well in time. So let's go ahead and put our rotor on backwards first, so we can spray the back side of it. Just want to get all of the machining oils off. And now we can take this off. I flip it around the right way. There we go. It's a little bit harder to put it on that way. One-handed. There we go. Alright, so having so much time, having such a hard time today, jeez. Alright, and that's going to keep wanting to slide, so what we could do is just add our lug nut. I don't know if this one's going to reach all the way up, but it'll kind of keep it flush. Yeah, it did. Cool. That'll make it easier to put the bracket on. Alright, let's get the brake pads. Alright, so this set here, this part number here, these are the front ones. So this is obviously the back. Look at how nice those look. And the ones here are the front. So these are supposed to stick, apparently. I don't remember that from when I worked at Ford. I don't remember that at all. That's just so bizarre to me. I don't remember having to do that. But there's an adhesive on here. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why I don't remember that. So let's go ahead and get the bracket on. I'm still going to go ahead and we're going to grease up where the pads slide, where they slide in. So just kind of do this here. This stuff seems really watery today because of the sun, the heat. Alright. So let's go ahead and get that situated. That Loctite on there is what made this so difficult to take off, break free, and even just hand tightening them in. They're going in smooth, and then they're kind of coming to a stop with your fingers. Yeah. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and wind up the caliper. And I forgot to bring my stationary adapter home, so that doesn't really spin, but it's okay. It's going in. They were pretty far out. About there. There it is. pour some stock. There we go. Alright, so boot looks good. I don't see any air. It all went in pretty nice. So that's pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do with the adhesive pad is we're gonna just stick it on the bracket, and then once, you know, this is all settled and stuff, it'll stick to that. I don't think, because that's gonna be hard to kind of line up. I don't trust it. I'd rather it sit in the bracket, you know. So that's what we're gonna do with that. And the other one, obviously there's no choice. It has to go in to the actual caliper. So I'm gonna grease those prongs, and then we should hopefully just be able to push it in. I'm gonna need both hands to do it, but we should just be able to kind of push it in, and that's how that one will be seated. Okay, so that's in. Let's go ahead and take our slide pins out of the actual caliper here and grease those back up. And that one's a little dry there. So let's go ahead and take care of that. There it goes. Move it back and forth a few times. Nice. Alright. Now we'll get the other one, which is kind of hidden. I apologize for all the crappy camera angles today. Not only have I decided not to bring the tripod out, but the sun on the camera screen is not helping me any, because I cannot see. It makes the screen look too dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this back in. Go back there. Try not to get any of that grease on the pad itself. It's kind of tough, but there we go. Alright. Wonderful. So at this point, I'm going to put this pad here, and like I said, we just have to take the adhesive off, or the strip off, and we can go ahead and set our caliper back into place. Of course. Put those plastic caps back over top of there. Alright. The only thing we gotta do now is put that last clip on. And this is definitely gonna be two-handed. But I think what you do here, let me try to do it with one hand if I can. As long as it doesn't fly off and hit me in the face. Try to get it to kind of go on. Oh, that worked out easier than I thought. I was gonna say, usually if you can get one side in, and then you kind of push over the other side, you could take the pry bar and push that in, but no, that's in. That one, that's it. All right, so one wheel is done. That took extremely longer than it should have, just because of the fact that the the rust on that rotor. Alright, so I'll straighten the wheel out. We'll go ahead and get the tire back on. I'm going to take a short break, get into some AC. The little fan that I just bought, not too bad. It's giving me a breeze. I kind of wish it was a little more powerful, but I'm not going to complain. But I do need some AC. So I'm going to go in the house for a little bit, and then we'll start the passenger side. I take it back. We have a twist. Oh no, you can't have a twist. I didn't realize I did that. Didn't think that I twisted the caliper up that much. So I will be taking that back off right now, and then I will be flipping it over, putting it back on, and then we will be starting the passenger side. That is how it should look. All right. Okay, and these wheels get torqued to 100 foot-pounds. Alright, so we're over here on the passenger front side now, and not much different from the other side. Alright, let's begin. I've got the Civic on with the AC running because I'm gonna have to take more breaks in the cold, because the sun's killing me today. I'm gonna try to demonstrate how this clip works. Get it out. See if this side is gonna be as cooperative as the other one. Just kind of pry into one of those and get that little tab out. Here's a little wiggle. Oh, really? Why are you being difficult? You know, I totally forgot I brought my long ratchet home. This will help instead of me probably having the hammer on those, you know? Oh, yeah, that's a lot easier. Stupid me. All right. Man, the sun keeps cooking this mat. Even though I have like towels and stuff down, I'm still burning myself. Good Lord. I need to get like my canopy back or something. These things are freaking stubborn today, man. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Forgot I wanted to put the grease on the hub here. This part's easier at the porch for some reason. Ooh, I hit the knuckle with the hammer. Oh, crap. Hopefully I did not bend it. That won't be good if I did. One pin out of this side. God, this thing's nice and hot. Oh. This would be so much easier if that top didn't spin with this thing, but that's all that I've got for now. That one reset just fine too. Alright, I need a break. I'm gonna go get some AC real quick, and we'll finish this side up. Alright, let's finish this up. I'm hungry now. Let's put the grease on this thing. Let's see if we can get this in. There we go. Make sure it's not twisted up this time, and this one is good. Take the adhesive off. Not yet. There it is. Oh, that's hot. Come on. Oh, but you're so easy on the other side. There we go. Whew. Oh, I say it every time, guys. Why can't they stay this nice forever? Oh, well. Oh. Alright guys, so that's it for now in this video. The front brakes. Now obviously, after you're done, before you start driving the car, you want to pump the pedal, make sure that the brakes are pumped always, and that's it. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Battery's dying on the camera. Wait a little bit. We're gonna do the back brakes in the next video, and then she should be good to go for today. Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching today. Take care.